What is going on, Outlaws? It's Kurt Stevens here with OutlawBitsGaming. We out here, Indiana Comic Con 2019. What you know? Alrighty guys, so we started our Comic-Con journey by walking to the convention center. See the Miss Lovely Laura there in her Kiki outfit. She looks so wonderful. She put a lot of time into that. Really good. And then we entered the convention hall. This is us walking up to get our badges and whatnot. We saw some really cool cosplayers as we were walking in, and then after we got our badges, it was time to enter the exhibit hall, guys. When I walked in here, I was absolutely blown away. There were so many people cosplaying today, and it was just amazing to see. The stars were over here to the left doing autographs, and I love it, guys. The first stand we walked up on was this cat selling these styrofoam weapons, and they are so cool. He had a lot of interesting masks, some Oni masks. He had some Gears of War guns and keyblades. He had Loki's helmet there, as well as Captain America and Batman, so I thought that was super awesome. Over here he had some more just generic type masks, but they were super cool. Had the Black Plague mask there, some styrofoam shields. And, of course, some awesome swords. Very sweet. While my buddy Jed was getting John Marston's autograph, I ran into this awesome R2-D2 and had to go check him out. He makes some awesome sound effects, and it was just overall neat to see. This is that really cool stuff you run into at conventions. I like it a lot. And I finally stumbled across a retro game dealer here at Comic-Con. He had all sorts of stuff. He had collectibles from anything you could think of. He had some Gundam stuff down there. He had some old Super Mario DVDs, some Star Trek stuff there. Super solid, guys. I came over here and found a Game Boy Advanced, and then a limited edition Game Boy Color, the Pokemon edition. Super cool. Got some more general collectibles here, toys and whatnot. Over here we have the 25th anniversary Wii. We have Pac-Man lunchboxes. I thought that was super nice as well. We've got a few odds and end GameCubes up here, as well as an Atari system. A plethora of NES consoles. We've got some Star Wars toys over here, guys. And yeah, this was Hot Spot Games and Collectibles. I was super happy the guy was cool with us filming. There he is talking to Laura. And then we stumbled across Artist Alley. Found a lot of good art. I was absolutely in love with that Bulma painting. And I'm kind of sad I didn't bite the bullet on that one and get it. But yeah, we saw a lot of interesting stuff, guys. We met the co-creator of Ren and Stimpy, and saw some of his artwork, and I was completely and utterly amazed. It was super cool, and he was a really interesting character. I sat and listened to him talk for a spell. That was so fun. Then I ran into another retro video game booth, and they had custom Game Boys as well as an extensive library of imports, which I thought was super cool. Here's a lot of Super Famicom games and the like. We found this really awesome Sailor Moon R Super Famicom game, and it was sealed in box. Laura loved that. We have the original Pokemon Stadium there, Japanese version. We've got the Game Boy Color, the region-free games, of course. Thought that was super cool. Got a Dragon Ball Z one there. And then stepping around the corner, we've got some plushies, obviously, a convention must. We have some GameCube controllers there. Looks like some custom boys. And we have the Hori gamepad, guys, for the N64. Whopping $120, but we've got him. He had some standard American NES console cartridges as well. He had some that were modded to play both English and Japanese version games, so I thought that was really neat. Looks like we have a sealed Japanese Hey You Pikachu in box. That's super interesting. And theirs actually came with a headset, which I was surprised about. Really interesting to learn. He had a couple grab bags up there. Moving on to the inside, I stumbled across a Super Famicom I thought was super neat. Had some import PS2 and PS4 games in here, as well as some sealed inbox consoles. Had a lot of Dragon Quest memorabilia, guys. Super awesome stuff. Ran into this booth here, and this guy, he made a lot of purlers. He was actually here last year, and I just gotta say, they stepped their game up by 1,000. Had some tissue boxes there. But just astounding artwork, guys. And we made our Christmas ornaments out of these, so I know the time and perseverance it takes to get these things looking good, and these guys have done a hell of a job. Had that sick Batman and Joker there at the bottom. Had the Legend of Zelda ones I really adored. Had the Windfish there. We ran into this stand that sells maps, your favorite video game maps, and they're actually textured, and they are super cool. I was in love with the one from Zelda, obviously. Then we ran across this stand that had every single anime statue you could ever think that you wanted. They had so many here, guys. Always fun. After that, it was time for us to swing on over to the cosplay contest, and it was just packed in there, guys. Absolutely full. And it was really good to see. Here's a couple of our favorite cosplayers. These Star Wars cats were really cool. It was just really impressive what they had going on. And that they all coordinate together to do this. It was super fun. Now, my favorite cosplayers of the day, obviously, were these Legends of Zelda characters. Tingle, he was absolutely hilarious. And then it was time to see who won for the best cosplayer of 2019 for Indiana Comic-Con. I was super happy to have witnessed all of the amazing participants and what they brought to the table. It was fun. After that, we decided to unwind and head over to the arcade and just blow off some steam, guys. It was really neat that they had that set up. All the games were set to free play, so you could basically just walk up to any arcade that you never got the chance to play and play it to your heart's content. So you could basically stick around until you beat it if you wanted to. It was super fun, and I'm glad we got to experience it, guys. Well, there we have it, guys. This concludes our brief tour and overview of the 2019 Indianapolis Comic-Con. Now, we saw some really amazing stuff while we were there, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that I could bring that experience to you at home. So, if you like what you saw here today, be sure to click the links below to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all of Outlaw Bits videos as soon as they're posted. I can't thank you guys enough again for watching, and this has been Kurt Stevens with Outlaw Bits Gaming, signing off.